Well, good morning. We're going to build a fire, and today I want to show you what I've been getting off of my maple tree. Now this here is actually some of the tree bark that is underneath the bark, between the wood of the tree and the bark. So what happens is this stuff here looks like paper. It tears like paper. It's very lightweight. Makes a great fire starter. So, that being said, I'm going to use this on top of my newspaper. I'll put that in there in the old fire, lay that right on top. That's how we do that. It's a good way to get her going. Alright, after I get that in, we just take a few little scraps, pieces, kindling that I've chopped up from earlier, little stuff like that. Here goes my glasses, don't need ya. So those on top, and this is actually just maple, but it is very dry maple. So, with any luck, and sometimes you need some of that, you need a little luck. What's that, the force be with you thing? Then we just light her up. Let's just see what we got going this morning, huh? See if we can make us a fire. Today, me and Blue are kind of having a special lunch. I'm going to have a special lunch today, and I'm going to share that with you guys because you're here. So, welcome to Oregon. Fire's lit. We'll see what happens here in the next few minutes, okay? And I'll get back to you. Alright guys, remember I told you one time a while back on a hot dog stick? This is my hot dog stick, and if you notice the color, try not to get there too close, but you won't be able to see it. But this is green. The reason you want a green stick, not a brown stick, which is dry wood, the brown stick will burn. This will burn, but it takes a while. These don't burn very good. So with that being said, we clean that up a little bit. Don't get too carried away. You don't want it too thin on the end because your dog will fall off. Especially if you got big dogs. Don't want her too skinny. But taking a little meat off the old stick here, or little bark, cleans it up and has it ready to go. Now, dog will insert. Stuff it on there long ways, poke him in the fire, and you're ready to rock and roll. Easy, simple. Make sure it's green, okay? Alright guys. Me and Blue having lunch. I believe today is Saturday, because I got a 4-day weekend, and I thought, well, me and Blue can just steal away to the old cabin, and by God, we're going to roast us a sausage. Here I go. Since I don't have any fire outside, I have a fire inside. All you need is a wood stove, and you are ready to rock. Ain't that right, Blue? Old Blue Dog here, he's excited, huh? You can smell that raw dog, can't you? Huh? You sure can, bud. You gonna watch me cook this for you? Yeah. He likes these puppies, don't you? You do, Boo. Actually, you know what? That is too long. Oh my, that is much better. Okay. Way better control there. Like that. Blue, I think you're blocking the shot, bud. And why did I leave your leash on? Sometimes I do that, don't I? Whoop, there goes the camera, huh? Yeah. Well, you know what? This is live, folks. Man with his dog in the cabin. And what do you get with that, huh? You get competition. He's my competition. He wants that dog bad as I do. You gotta make sure you get some of that for me, huh, Papa? So she's roasting quite nicely in there. Looking good. But you know, when you're making your hot dog sticks, make several. Like me, I'm lucky. I have a maple tree right outside the cabin here. It's got about 100 hot dog sticks on her. So I just go out there, snap one off, break the limbs off with little bitty limbs that are on it, sharpen the end, we're ready to rock and roll here. Hot dog time. Ain't that right, Blue? Yes, it is. You like doggies too, don't you, Papa? Yes, you do. Says, yep, feed me. Okay, make sure you don't bump the camera for the people, Pop, okay? We don't want to make anybody sick watching that camera rocking and rolling. We want our hot dog rocking and rolling. Well, sausage hot dog. Let's take a look at her. Oh my Lord, look at that. She's a beauty. I know, Pop, it's a beauty. It's getting there. Let's just give her a little bit more. A little bit blacker on that one side maybe, okay? I'll make sure she's good and right for you, Pretty simple day to kill some time. I actually came up here, planned on working on the front wall. I have been out there driving screws in the wall. What happens when I put that front wall up on the outside part with the plywood, I ran out of screws. So I probably spent a half hour, 40 minutes on the ladder, up, down, up, down, up, down, putting screws in the wall. We got her, it's there. So now I gotta get some caulking out. I'm gonna caulk up the cracks and I'll put some tar paper on it. Once the tar paper's on, we will be ready to start slapping wood. I'm afraid that won't be in this video because I don't have time. Not today. So some days when I come up here, I'm lucky to get maybe an hour or two to fart around up here because we got other things to do. But you know what? If I just get an hour here, hour there, a couple hours here, a couple hours there, over these last 4 years, we've been building a cabin, Blue and I. And before that, I don't know if you guys recall, but way back when I first started, I had a cat named Coyote. Coyote was my buddy up here. He was a male kitten. He grew up here at the cabin. Well, Coyote got ran over a year ago. Yeah, probably been a year ago. Thinking maybe 2 years, but anyway, he got ran over, and when that happened, he died. Because we have a road out here that gets very busy, and people drive 45 on our 25 on our speed zone. And since that happens, it's hard to avoid an animal crossing the road. So they get run over all the time. Of course, the people that run them over could care less. They drive on. So I brought Coyote up here to the cabin. I buried him up here. He's the only cat I've ever buried at the cabin. So, one Coyote cat. That smell good, bud? Okay. I think it's probably too hot to bite. Huh? Maybe not. That's warm. Wow. Hang on. Okay, round 2. Next dog up. So if you guys working out in your cabin, your barn, your shop, wherever you got a wood stove, you don't have a fancy campfire. Wood stove will work. These puppies turn out pretty dadgum good. Me and Blue are proof of that. Right, bud? But today, we just knew we need something to eat. I figured this would be quick and easy. Get back to work. So as soon as I get done eating this puppy, sharing it with Blue again, I'll take you outside, kind of show you my wall, show you what I've been doing. So that'll be coming up next. Alright guys, stick with me. Okay, I'm going to cut my head off here for Blue's sake. He's pretty warm. Here Blue, come on bud. I want the people to see that you are actually getting to eat some of that. Big dog. Ah, tastes fantastic. Wow. Nothing like fire roasted, huh? Yeah. That's good stuff. Stick is steaming. There you go, pal. All right, guys. Got one more to go. We'll get back to you. Oh, I will find my off button, Sarah. Uh-oh. Say hi, Blue. All right, let me show you what I did here. See what this board here has got a split where I put bottom piece, top piece. Those two pieces were really not joined together because when I built this, the wall was actually shorter than the plywood. So what I had to do on the back side is I had to put some 4x4s in there along the top of the 2x4 so I have somewhere to screw that plywood to. And so I did all that. Even down here on the end. I mean, there was actually nothing back there to screw the plywood to. So with that being said, did all that. A lot of this stuff you guys just don't see on a normal basis when I'm working because things happen, you just don't see it. But they're there. It's all being done. I need to finish up my wall over here. If you can tell, so I'm patching here. I threw a board in here and I threw this guy in cockeyed, so he's gonna have to come back off. And I want to go all the way up to the top here between the two walls, seal that up before I put the tar paper on and cover this with new wood. So here again, you probably won't see any of that because it'll be buried when I start putting my new wood on. But it's just one of them things. And there's the old faithful Moose Crack, Cabinton, Oregon. My old sign been there for a couple of years now, I think. Little Kaylee Jean, my granddaughter, got that for me. She happened to walk into a store, I'm not sure it was a Hobby Lobby or one of them, and saw that and she goes, oh my gosh, that's got to go on Pop's cabin. And I thought, you bet it does. When she gave it to me, I thought, that is sweet. So I lettered it up. I'm a half-assed letterer, but I pulled it off, and there it is. So yeah, we've been kind of throwing a few things up here on the deck and in the windows and trying to kind of class things up a little bit for you. I'm not doing a very good job, but we're on it. Picked up wood the other day, filled my burn pile. I tried to light that thing 4 times with kerosene and some lighter fluid to no avail. Went out every time. New tree down, maple, a young one. These vines kill everything. Trying to kill my oak tree here. That's what all this crap is hanging from my oak tree. That's been going on for the last 20 years. If you notice this one back here, that also is a big vine up inside that tree trying to choke him off. And then I got my maple tree down here still. I've been cleaning that up. I've been breaking it and hand sawing a lot of it. I got 2 trees left out of my cluster of 5 because you can look through the woods here and they're laying. Blue's making a comment back there. All right, this time of year, boys, no leaves on. Everything looks pretty barren out there in the old woods. Well, guys, pretty simple day today. I didn't actually show me working because I had way too much ladder moving and up and down. Too noisy. Don't like that on camera. I already had complaints about hammering and the hammer noise. Well, you know, sadly, when you work, you make noise. So sometimes I just elect not to show you what I've done by doing it at the time. It's just easier for me to show you after the fact. So that is today's video, after the fact. But you did get to see me do the hot dog thing, or the sausage. Me and Blue enjoyed our lunch. That was very good, by the way. But you know, with the weather warming up into the 40s and you know, low 50s. If you build a fire in the old cabin, we can get her 70 degrees in here pretty easily with some dry wood, which I do like that dry wood. So with these trees coming down, they're providing me with a lot of nice dry hard maple burns killer. So I'm getting a pile in here now. I got this big tree trunk out here still to cut. I'm gonna get the chainsaw and hack that up. But we're gaining on it, you know, I mean, still got a couple of months of winter, still need some heat. So we can use the wood. It's nice that the good Lord's dropping it right in front of the cabin without hitting anything. Like I said earlier, when it dropped, it just barely missed my park bench by 1/8 of an inch. I think some of the little bitty limbs actually did hit it, and they broke off. No harm done. So here we are, you know, Old Mother Nature tried to take care of me, delivering it right in front of the door of the cabin. I appreciate it. It'd be nice if it wasn't so close though. A little too close sometimes. Well, that being said, I think I'm going to get off here, let you guys get back to your life, because you probably have one. So, as always, adios, and take care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch you guys on the next one, whatever, whenever that may be. So take care of yourselves, would you?